And welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that lovely Shelby duct tape. Shout out to Vortex, who makes our duct tapes and did make that one dedicated to Shelby. Fun fact, Shelby actually played in today's tournament. Unfortunately, we didn't get the costume. Feels bad, man.
Yeah. And he's a very strong Grandmaster Terran player, so did bow out to the eventual winner though, Eggs, so no hard feelings there.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. He's a great Terran player when he's not playing League of Legends. God damn it, Shelby. God damn it. Oh god. But again, before we end our stream, we have something a little bit special to do, mate.
Is it look at my guitar pedal collection?
We have a replay cast. So during the broadcast, arjsk8er, our lovely subscriber for 12 months, for an entire year, did request us to cast a replay. He redeemed it through our channel point system. So now after the tournament, we've got a replay cast to do, and I don't know what to expect, mate. I'm scared.
I'll tell you what I expect, lad. I see a Zerg, I see a Protoss, I know exactly what's going to happen. Pray for Arch, man. He can do it.
Oh god, he's not gonna queen walk. He doesn't know how to queen walk. Oh, god. I mean, queen walk isn't the thing anymore. It's dead.
Queen walk is dead. That's very sad. But yes, I have given the reins to you, my lovely assistant, and we are going to get into the game.
Let's go. As a reminder, because this is a replay chase, we will not be able to follow each other's cameras, so we will have to observe for ourselves. And because of that, I usually say this whenever we do a proper replay cast of a tournament. I say this off stream, but because of that, when we cast, we should sometimes give some audio cues about where we're looking at the time, so we can quickly head on over. So we can kind of synchronize with what we're looking at a little bit.
Arc on it up, you know it, like. Yes. Here we go. Spawning in the top right position. He is currently representing himself. He is the red Zerg. Give it up for arjsk8er. Wait, isn't it like arjsk8er?
arjsk8er, god damn it.
arjsk8er.
To be fair, where's the 8? The 8 is missing. The 8 is missing.
There's, I mean, can you type ARJ and then writes 8 and then skater? I don't know.
Shaking my head. But spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres ALE is his opponents. We have the blue Protoss. Maybe he's American, maybe he's Canadian, we don't know, but he is BDev. Oh my god, what's happening? It's a cannon rush! Papi, it's a cannon rush! Oh my god!
He's cheating. Oh my god, there we go. Pylon cancelled. Second pylon goes down. How does arjsk8er react to this? A third pylon light. This is looking dicey for the Zerg.
Oh my god, well he does get a full surround on the second pylon, so he's going to be able to force a cancel here, but he actually doesn't see the third pylon. He doesn't know. Oh, he checks!
Is he going to get walled off? No, he doesn't push the Zerg away. Meanwhile, very diligently getting a spawning pool in his main, but is it going to be a cannon coming down? Yes, it is.
Cannon is on the way, but honestly, like, there's some decent surface area that arjsk8er can take advantage of. He does take down the one probe, and this is a big like misstep from BDev, is that he only sent one probe across the map instead of the usual 2.
Yeah, he did indeed, and we see here ARG realizing that his drones are not really kind of focusing like either. He's got them on the cannons now, and I think that's the cannon on the right might barely finish if he's not diligent. Pull on ARG.
Puppy! No!
That's gonna finish! Finito! Oh no! And there we go. He should be able to clean it up. How many drones is he gonna lose, like?
Oh my god, in the end he has lost 2 drones so far, and that is well worth it. Oh, we have a backup probe! The probe is coming in, but the creep, it's spreading. The creep will not allow another cannon to be thrown down.
The drones are straight back on him, man. We don't take kindly to your kind, but let's get a cannon down. But Ling should be popping soon. Another pylon, actually.
Yeah, question mark. We do have a second pylon being thrown down. Will any of this finish? Unlikely. I mean, 6 Lings are on the way, as you said. We do have some cannons at home, but we are seeing also a gaping wall here. So if arjsk8er want to... There's another probe moving out across the map, by the way.
Yeah, there actually is too, and you know, this could just be part of the distractions by BDev to help him secure his expansion back at home. But we've got quite a few Lings actually coming out for arjsk8er, and you know, if he goes across and the wall is not finished, he could get some good damage done.
He really could. One misstep here from arjsk8er. We love you. He's our boy. But he did forget his gases, so he won't be able to Ling flood. Like, Ling speed is nowhere near completed. So it's going to have to be like an awkward Ling waddle across the map. It could still work, especially because the wall is not a wall, so he could just run past. But it will cost him quite a number of Lings if he did so.
Yeah, but instead it looks like he realizes he can't really do anything aggressive because he hasn't got any gases and does the correct move. He goes for a third base. He's just droning. He knows his opponent open forge first, and what do you think we're going to see from our Protoss player now, right? Like, so they got 2 gases, but they don't have a cyber core yet, even a gateway.
Oh my god. Yes, a couple of missteps from both of our players here. You know, one player not getting their gases. Meanwhile, BDev, because of the lack of cyber core, usually you see a void ray transition. Usually we see a Stargate after the void ray. Sorry, void ray? What? Stargate after the forge. But BDev may have something else in store for us with this double gate. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe if he drops the cyber core straight away. We also say he's taking his 4th gas too before his cyber core finished. Meanwhile, Zerg is... I don't know if you're aware of Spanishiva, the Ice Fisher build. arjsk8er took all 4 gases at once. It reminded me of the Spanishiva build, but hasn't saturated them just yet.
Spanishiva is not a name I've heard in a long time. That's a that's a blast from the past, mate. Oh my god.
It's like good old days, man. But these Lings are gonna run in like, and they're not gonna be able to do anything. They want to back off these cannons. Gonna hold the line. Unfortunately, all of them getting murdered.
Yeah, the Ling run by, it wasn't really a run by, it just slammed its face against the wall and everything died. So BDev, he holds nicely. Again, now that the cyber core is done, he can go into a Stargate if he so wished. So we're just kind of waiting for our Protoss player to pick what kind of tech they want to go for. Here we go, probe comes out and it's going to be a Robo?
Oh, it is indeed. It's going to be a Robo. Chrono
Oh my god!
Warpgate as well.
Double
Robo! Let's
Double
go.
Robo! Was he watching the stream? Did he see Cristiano go double Robo against the Terran and go Mass Immortal into Colossus?
He saw the future, and this Overlord's actually going to scout it. Like, it's going to come in and sees one Robo. Will it back off, or will it like find the next Robo? And it looks like he's going to see. Actually, yeah, he's going to see both of them.
Yeah. Solid scout here from arjsk8er. He sees everything in the main base. But what is this really telling him? Well, I mean, obviously it's going to be ground toss. What is his response going to be, though, as currently he's waiting for his lair to finish up?
I'll tell you what the response won't be like. You don't want to go spy in this situation. Terran's only on 2 bases. Sorry, Protoss is only on 2 bases.
Okay, if only someone told me that yesterday when I played against 2-base double Robo, huh?
But we see here, arjsk8er,
right,
he's
Chase?
throwing down all the options. I thought you would have got that. But Rosharon and Bane Nest, and they're right next to each other. Like, so if he scouts this, you know, BDev is still in the dark because he doesn't know if it's going to be Roaches or Banes.
Yeah, he has no idea. BDev, I mean, looking at his vision, it doesn't look like he's too concerned with what his opponent's doing, especially because he's prioritizing his Immortals instead of detection, instead of observers to move out across the map. So he's just, he's just playing his own game right now. He's just chilling here at home. And arjsk8er, he's throwing down everything. He's throwing down double EV chambers and a Hydra then.
Hey, want to know something cute I've just noticed? Our Protoss players going double Robo Immortal, and they had the little Colossus portrait next to their base. So I guess it was some foreshadowing that it looks like we're going to see 2 observers coming out too. He's going to get older vision soon. But, Do you think that could be Ravager Bane here from our Zerg player? Because that's what it looks like he's leaning towards.
It looks like it. It looks like he's going Ravager Bane at least to survive, and I imagine his end goal is going to be to get into these Hydras. There we go. Hydras are on the way. I'll be honest, I don't know if arjsk8er is really like a connoisseur of lurkers. We've played team games with arjsk8er before, and he is fond of mass Hydra. So we'll see. We'll see what he decides to do if he decides to tech up even further from here.
Yeah, indeed, and we have to considering the creep spread that happened. Sorry, not the creep. I just got ahead of myself. Considering the shenanigans that happened at his natural at the start, his creep spread's been really, really good, and we see he's just spreading creep all throughout the map. He's covering it nice and evenly. Watch how taken by BDev on both sides, which is good by there. We see look at this positioning of these cannons. I think we can anticipate exactly where the third base is going to be going like.
Oh yeah, it's going to be on the left hand side of the triangular third, mate.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Oh, out of left field, he takes the horizontal third.
You could have seen this, not us.
It's crazy, mate. Oh, but like this is why like I like how BDev is expanding and playing this out, and this is why I would love for him to embrace the turtle sky toss. You know, it's kind of weird to see him slowly expand with cannons and shield batteries and commit to a ground army like this with mass immortal. Didn't see it
yeah, if I saw 3 cannons and 3 shield batteries light, I would have been scared. I would have thought Sky Toss is on the way.
Yeah.
Main base mining out for BDev actually. It's well, not mined out yet for arjsk8er, and that's because he was forced to kind of pull a lot of drones to hold that cannon rush. So he's going to be mining a little bit longer. Infestation pit going down, and I think we're going to be gearing ourselves up to the late game here. Like this, both players playing very passively, and both are just happy to macro up.
Yeah, it's like we're gearing ourselves for a later game, but like that's like time-wise, because if I look at BDev's army and I look at his tech, I'm like, where is he going with this? Because like he is literally going mass immortal right now.
It's sick.
You're like, let's go.
It's the anti-lurker army.
I guess so. But there aren't any. Oh no! Look at that! He gets thrown down. He's getting ready for it.
Oh my god! He knew. He read into the future. He knows it's the lunkers, but if what you said about arjsk8er is true, he may favour the Hydras here. Actually, we have a hive on the way as well. So curious to see if he's going to commit to here, if he's going to wait until he gets his hive up, because that is a cannon wall and a lot of immortals.
Oh yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, what I will say is that because BDev has been incredibly passive after the initial start of the game, like there hasn't been any War Prism, there hasn't been any proxy pylons, he just hasn't moved out. So arjsk8er has had the freedom to just tech up the way he has been. Now finally arjsk8er, he's trying to push in, he just finds a wall of Protoss. A wall in multiple senses here with force fields and buildings and everything. But like these, but this is fine.
Yeah, BDev's kind of made a bit of a tight kind of wall, and we saw a couple force fields going down, but arjsk8er managed to sneak some banelings in before the force fields could go down, and this position now, it's a good concave for arjsk8er, but yeah, does not want to overcommit here. It's a very scary Protoss army, and he's got his hive on the way still.
Yeah, a lot of Hydras are being thrown away here. I don't know if this is a trade you want to be taking. arjsk8er just throws away so many. Quickly looking at the units lost, 12 Hydras have gone down, and mate, you need Hydras because this man just made a lurker den, and you can't make lurkers without Hydras.
Yeah, you do indeed, and Hydras are important. We have the lurk upgrades on the way, so we know his goal. He's going to be going into it. It does look like a couple of his gases, the gas at the 4th base missing, and 1 drone at the natural missing. We want to fix that up if he wants to go for these high kind of tech units, but I'm not sure how we're going to go with seeing this many immortals against this light lurkers. Like, mate, what do you think is going to transpire?
BDev is one-track mind, mate. He has not stopped immortal production. he just keeps pumping them out, mate. Throw down 2 more robos, why not? It's absolutely insane. BDev, I would like it if he did expand and take a 4th base, so it looks like he's trying to gear himself up to take that triangular third as his 4th, but it's taking him a long time, especially because like arjsk8er has been passive himself. BDev hasn't really had a reason not to take another base.
Yeah, and we actually see, BDev is being very passive. This actually gives time and allows arjsk8er to get his his army count up, get those extra lurkers that we see another one morphing in now. 2 forges being dropped for BDev finally. He's cut behind the upgrades. Triple Forge, really? Oh,
It
Poggers.
was a
That's
forge.
sick.
It was a cannon rush to
Oh,
start
yeah,
things
yeah.
up.
It was a cannon rush. But yeah, man, I'm not sure. I feel like Arj is being very brave here. Like when you go
Uh-huh.
against two Robo Immortal and you stay on the ground, it's a bit of a risk.
It really is. It's a massive risk, but it's a risk that he is willing to take as he's being a little bit active here on the map. He has to be careful though. He is leaving the majority of his lurkers at his base at home, so he's not going to be fighting with the full force of his army. But he will find a way up this ramp. Like BDev doesn't really see the. Okay, no, he spots this with the pylon. He needs to react. He needs to react. Oh god. Oh.
He does. Direct this Ling's getting on top of this Immortal is actually wonderful, and this Concave at the top of the ramp is good too. The Stalker's stuck behind the Immortals. Like, this is a great fight for arjsk8er, but an aggressive blink forward, and actually with these shield batteries he might be able to hold on here, and the cannons from the bottom too.
Yeah, as soon as those Lings go cleaned up, mate, look at all these Immortals. They will not die. They just power on forward. They have to be careful, maybe overextending a little bit here. Actually, one of the Immortals does finally get picked up, but for the most part, BDev will be able to clean all of this up.
I like that aggressive Chad blink. Remember they warp in, just blink them all towards the army. But yeah, I'm not used to seeing that many Immortals. 88 Zerglings in the way though. Like, holy! Arj is an inject machine. Oh my god.
He's been waiting for the transition, the Ling transition. Let's go. 88 Lings are on the map. 4 lurkers as well. But who needs those lurkers? They're just here for defense, mate. He can just he can just swallow up this army.
He can, like, he's only on like 4 hatchery as well. You can only get 17 lava per hatchery, so he's been injecting like mad, man. Take notes, guys. But we see, yeah, this is a very Stalker Immortal. Not very great versus Mass Zergling Hydra.
It's awful. It's literally the worst army you could get against Mass Ling. It's crazy. Also, I want to give a bit of a shout out to arjsk8er. I love how he's like, yo, I see your triple forge. I'll meet it with triple Evo chamber. Let's go. Also, the exact same here in the main base for arjsk8er, but he is about to max out. He has all of his Lings. Quickly looking at the upgrades, he does not have cracklings. He does not have adrenal glands. But does he even need it, man? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's a very high hitting, high DPS army, but it's also very light and very fragile. We see Dude 215p in the chat saying BDev should get some Archons of Storm, and I completely agree because he has a lot of gas build up, but it looks like, you know, they're not anywhere close to getting this. And these Lings, look, they're already outside the 4th base in like 2 seconds.
Oh my god. Also, I just love how arjsk8er is actually utilizing his triple Evo. He's actually getting 3 upgrades at a time. And adrenal glands as well, so it's all on the way. Whether or not he's going to wait for that, we'll see as, oh my god, here we go. The Banes are being morphed in. arjsk8er is getting ready to push in. Bearing in mind, BDev did spot this with a bunch of Stalkers, so he is preparing himself.
Yeah, he actually warped in a bunch of sentries that help him hold here, but those sentries only have energy for 1 or 2 force fields, and you know, you want sentries a bit earlier than this, so I'm going to predict it's going to be a big attack coming down, crashing through here, like, but will he be able to break the forces, because that is still 5 Immortals.
It's all about the force fields,
wait,
it's
4
all
more!
about the force fields, puppy! No, god, the Bailey's rolling, the force fields are okay, but a little bit late, and Bailey's still crashing regardless. Oh.
Yeah, here we go, and he's actually done quite a bit of shields damage and damage in this position, but with those reinforcing, he's got 9 Immortals now. I don't know if he can push this position.
He has 10, mate. He's got 10 Immortals. Another one just popped out. And finally, we have a transition. And what is that? We have a 3rd Robo. Let's go. At the Stargate, to be fair, he starts the Stargate, so Fleet Beacon might be on the horizon.
It is too, and I'm not sure. We've actually got a lot of Lunkers kind of. This is actually a sick position because it's such a tight position for the Terran to kind of push into, but not when you've got this many Immortals. And all actually, he's got quite a few lurkers.
Mate, that's a lot of lurkers. That's 13 lurkers, and that's a lot of spines going down on the army. BDev is having a very hard time pushing in.
Yeah, and see these Immortals, they're not sure what to do, and Arj is just slowly pushing in. There's an observer here now. These Immortals could be shredding through these lurkers now, but like, look how weak they are.
Yeah, they took so many free shots earlier. They were softened up by all of those lurkers, and even though BDev is cleaning up this army, arjsk8er, we know how well he injects. We know how much of a bank he has, and he's just gonna remax.
He's actually nuts at injecting. Like I'm super impressed, honestly. But yeah, we see we got 3 immortals on the way. But when your immortal count gets reset like this, like I'm not sure. I think you need to, even disruptors would be insane at this kind of
Oh,
stage.
let's be real. Like Disruptors, Storm, High Templar, Skytor. There's a lot that could be being done, but BDev doesn't give a damn, mate. He's like,
He is making his own style. I love that. I love players that stick to their own.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
style,
mate.
man.
And I mean, you know, he's been holding on strong. But here we go. arjsk8er's rotating around to the right hand side of the map.
Yeah, he's done the full like 180 and gone to the complete other side. These sentries, they're gonna drop a couple force fields, but they get surrounded, and this position is under dire threat.
Yeah, exactly. Those immortals, they're not here where they need to be. Fun fact, 2 immortals are chilling in the main base right now. Shout out to BDev because clearly he does not use all army hotkey, but now is the time to do so.
Yeah, now would be, and so these Lings just tanking. The Lings have so much DPS as well, and you know when you have like high DPS units taking for higher DPS Hydras and Lurkers, you know, it's never a good time. But the 3 immortals, they stand strong. The Lurkers zone them out. We have 3 more immortals.
That's a lot. I just love, he's making 3 immortals at a time. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane, but it's not going to be enough because the sheer numbers by arjsk8er is too much. The Lunkers just got so much damage. Cannons are providing some detection, but mate, there's just so much Zerg.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was no detection for BDev. He started making 3 observers in the Robos. It looks like arjsk8er he's broken the position. He's taken up the 3rd base, and he has got in this very precarious position where the BDev, even though he's got the high ground, you know, that's all he has now.
It's literally all he has. The Natural's gonna get taken out. The 4th base got taken out earlier as well. The 3rd is standing and it is mining, but you know what? To what avail as arjsk8er? He's just rallying across the map. Lings and roaches, I don't know what the purpose of the roaches are, but why the hell not? He's even expanding, taking more bases. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, the roaches are the style on the immortals, and GG is called no GG actually. And arjsk8er, after holding that cannon rush and the immortals, he takes the game in a very dominant fashion, I'd say. Well played.
What did we just watch?
Sick. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Mate.
I need to get injecting tips.
GG, well played there, arjsk8er. Again, though, there were a couple of interesting decisions here and there from both players. Though. I mean, that's the fun thing. There's a reason why we love hosting our own tournaments for amateur players. Is that when two players of the like similar skill level face each other, like it's just entertaining anyway. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a pro game of StarCraft to be good.
As long as 2 players are roughly even, you
Yeah.
know, you can have so much entertainment. And we could sit here, when we cast lower level players, we can say, oh, all this was wrong. You just need to sit back and enjoy it, I think,
Yeah.
because watching that, you wouldn't say that in a pro game. And it's kind of sad because it was exciting. I love seeing Mass Link versus 3 Robo Immortal, you know? It's really fun to watch. So thank you so much for redeeming that replay, arjsk8er. That was enjoyable.
I'm envious. I want to play a game like that. I'm like, you know, every ZVP I have is Double Stargate Void Ray, you know, it's Sky Toss. It's the same shit over and over again. And this guy's out here playing against Triple Robo Immortal. Let's go, you know? That's fun.
It's like, you know, you check like the in-game counter guide, and it's like immortal countered by Lings and Marines and things, and it's like, Zergling is the counter, and you just spam Zerglings. But, yeah, I do like seeing a cannon rusher, especially when it doesn't GG get taken out. So
yeah, just a very interesting game there. You know, I wanted to bring this up again, but like typically from a cannon rush, we do see like there's a certain amount of like transitions from there, like in competitive play, so you only see certain things from there. But for BDev to go into Robo, double Robo the way he did, crazy.
Crazy indeed. Yeah, there we go. Well, making very good injects. Yeah. So I think with that, I think that's everything we're done, right?
Yeah, I guess arjsk8er. I think he did go to bed, but he will be watching the VOD.
Apparently.
So I do want to praise his not just his injects, but his creep. We were talking about his creep as well. It was very solid creep spread, very solid expansions, and spending his money, and yeah, it was good. It's good games.
Do you know what rank he is?
I do not know. I could check. I think he's on my friends list. But...
like such a bad. I know everyone on my friends list.
My friend, every other week I have to delete people from my friends list because it's full.
It's only 200. It's pretty small. Yeah. But yeah, no, that was some very good macro, I'd say too. I didn't expect to see 88. So that's 44 lava banked up.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're on 4 base, it's like you get three lava per inject. That's a few injects worth of lava.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. It's good to watch.
Yeah, and again, it's something that we do have. If you do want to spend some of your points, if you do have a fun replay, then you can spend your channel points, and we will cast a replay at the end of a broadcast. Because of that, like, there are going to be times where you redeem your replay to be casted, and you may go to bed and you may not be able to watch it, but all of our VODs are kept on Twitch and they're uploaded to YouTube, so we will be uploading it there, and I'll be sure to ping arjsk8er and let him know when it does come out.
Indeed, and we see in the chat, I just tuned in and heard Triple Robo Immortal must have missed something. Yes, Head Pound, Bio High, Wigilly, Yapakir, you missed quite something. Just say there's more immortals than syllables in your Twitch name.
Yeah,
and I'm not lying. There's like 12 immortals at some point.
There were a lot of immortals. A lot of immortals. It was beautiful. It was a sight to behold. Again, if you want to tune into the VODs, they're on YouTube. They're uploaded to YouTube over the course of the week. And if you can't wait, they're going to be here on Twitch immediately after the broadcast. And yeah, thank you so much, Chase, for joining me for a cast today. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Light. We smashed it again.
Yeah.
We're so good at this.
And I don't.
But thank you for inviting me.
I don't know if it's related, but I feel like you got like healthier as the cast went on. I haven't heard you cough in a while.
Probably. Yeah. Probably there was no PvP, so I mute like this. I press them. And then I unpress the mute button when I finish coughing. But yes. And then sometimes I accidentally press the power button and I just turn off the headset. So still getting used to it. But thank you for inviting me. And thank you everyone in the chat as well. We love having you here. It's been a long 6 hours, and seeing you guys chat and talk really helps us keep going. So there's a lot of series today.
Yes. Thank you so much. It was a long broadcast. As a reminder again, our next broadcast is going to be in just over 2 days. We're going to be casting we're casting a Sparkling Tuna Cup, but that is not all. I was supposed to mention this earlier. Nation Wars has come around. The registrations have closed and the players are in. Voting is now open for Nation Wars, and we have quite a number of Ducklings that are going to be a part of it.
We do indeed, actually. Not only do we have Ducklings representing from Australia, but I believe Ryu and who's the other one? Was there another one?
Neo. Neo? Yes.
Oh yes, vote for Neo. But yes, that's exciting.
So all of the Cranky Ducklings have signed up except for Ryu. Feels bad, man. We wanted Ryu to do it, but fun fact, Ryu has dual citizenship. He has Italian citizenship and Peruvian. And he was going to sign up for Italy, but he spoke to Baby Marine, and there was no chance. Like, Rainer and Baby Marine, the two brothers, they were gonna 100% represent Italy, so Ryu was a little bit discouraged. He was like, okay, I guess I can't do that. And then when he saw the Peruvian signups, he saw cats, and he's like Ryu just wasn't very motivated. He felt very, it's a popularity contest at the end of the day, so he didn't end up signing up. Yeah, which is a bit of a shame because honestly, I would have loved to have seen him represent Peru. He is the best player from Peru, 100%. Like, he just won Sentimiento Latino. Looking at the list of Peruvian players, he is better than all of them, 100%. But he may not be the most popular. So, yeah, bit of a feels bad, man. But regardless, we are having Ducklings all over the place. Patty Mac is there. Eric is there for Brazil as well. So be sure to vote. Your vote matters. Your vote counts for Nation Wars. Get your votes in.
Indeed. And as we know, you know, if there's as you said, it is a bit of a popularity contest. So make sure if there's people that you do like, or even people that you've played on ladder and you think that they played pretty well, you know, just chuck them a vote because even if people don't represent, I think it's good. It's good to see stuff mix up, and a lot of the European teams that we see in Nation Wars, it's because it's so dominant. You know, you've got your popular pros and so. But as you said, little areas like in I guess Southeast Asia, for example, and also the Latin America area. There's people who work really hard and may not get the recognition coming from a smaller area, so definitely check them out as well. But unfortunate for Ryu, but hopefully for the boys Patty Mac, Eric, Nearest, and Starduck and Oreo, they can put in a good showing for their Ducklings.
Yes, exactly. Don't forget to vote, people. Don't forget to vote. And with that, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on, for tuning in, for watching the broadcast. Hope you enjoyed all of the StarCraft that we had today, and I hope you hit that follow button so you can follow us whenever we go live. If you want to support us, of course, we appreciate Twitch subs. We appreciate Patreons as well. We do have our Patreon set up to help fund all of our tournaments, all of our weekly tournaments, like Sparkling Tuna Cup, Sea Duckling Open, Master Swan Open. All of that is set up to be funded by you guys, and also to like grow as tournaments, and maybe we can get like monthly finals and all this stuff. So yeah, there is Patreon there if you're interested. Otherwise, a follow is all we ask. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Chase, do you have anything you want to add before we head off?
Asher Bro is the worst Archon partner I've ever played Archon with.
Oh god. Hey, do you want to play Archon after this? Do you want to?
Yeah, sure.
Oh god. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
Bye, pedals.